Hi kindergartners, Mr. Wojcik here. Today we're going to work with an app called Osmo Tangrams. And Osmo Tangrams is a app that we use with the iPad, but there are also hands-on materials to use with the Tangrams, and that's what I really like all the students to use are a lot of hands-on materials. So let me just go over with you what we're going to be using. So we're going to be using the iPad. Right, so a lot of you recognize that this iPad has a different protector than the ones that you have at home or in your classroom. And this iPad protector has a flap that opens up just like this. All right, and that's all we need to do. We just need to flip that flap over. There is a Osmo base or a holder. And this holder, the Osmo mirror comes out. It has a magnet, so it just sits in there, so it doesn't fall out, but you pull the mirror out and the base sets down on the counter. And then once you have the base on the counter, the iPad with the belly button at the bottom fits right into the holder, just like that. Don't have to press it in there, you just set it right in there so it doesn't lock in or anything like that. It just sets right in there and the iPad stands up. So again, this Osmo mirror, the word Osmo is in the front, and you're just going to slide that right on top of where that flap was, and you're just going to slide that right on top. So the mirror now is projecting that camera down to the table or the counter. Okay, so I'm going to move this back a little bit. So your Osmo Tangrams are in a yellow box, just like this. You'll put them back in there when you're finished. So there are 2 large triangles. So 2 large triangles, 1 medium-sized triangle, 1 small triangle, a parallelogram. So that one's hard to maybe pronounce, but 2 sides that have the same length going horizontally, and 2 sides that are shorter going vertically, but on an angle. So that's called a parallelogram. Your square, 4 equal sides and 4 corners. And we all know triangles have 3 sides and 3 corners, but we also have another small triangle. So 2 small triangles, 2 large triangles, 1 medium triangle, parallelogram, and your square. All right, so that's it for your container. I'll put that off to the side. And in this container, it shows where the shapes go. So the parallelogram, the square, triangle, 2 small triangles, medium-sized triangle, and then on top of that goes the larger triangles when you put them away. You'll figure that out as you see these boxes. You probably can't see the shapes inside there very well. All right, so basically what tangrams do or what you're able to do with tangrams is it develops your spatial skills, nonverbal reasoning, fine motor skills, executive functioning, and it gives you instant visual and auditory feedback. So there's a lot of things that this is teaching you as you move along through this program. So hopefully you can see the screen fairly well. I'm going to actually move this off to the side, move that a little closer. And the Osmo app, I don't know if you can see that, the Osmo app is right here. And I'm just going to tap on that. So we'll see how it pops up. I was just playing with it here and just a little bit ago. So you're just going to go ahead and get started and press get started. We're going to not log in with a school code. So we're just going to press skip right up here in the corner. And we're going to not create an account, but right down here where it says maybe later, we're just going to tap on that. It's going to take us into our activity. So it shows us how to set up the Osmo with help, put it in the base. We've done that. And here we are in Tangrams, and we're just going to play. So we're just going to press play.
Hey, you're back.
Actually, I'm going
Let's hit the trail again.
I'm actually going to Let's see if I can reset progress here. I can. There we go. So this is what the beginning looks like. We're going to press for the beginning. And what we're going to do when we first play this, we're just going to play and work on the easy part. So we're not going to worry about medium right now or hard. That's something we'll work on later. We'll just get used to using this. We're going to just work with easy today. And the first thing that comes up, you might recognize this creature, but it's a swan. So I'm going to move this back because I need my space for the counter. So it's asking me to take 2 larger triangles, and eventually they'll give me a hint. You can see the hint happening right down here. They when we take the green triangle and the blue triangle. And as I put it on the ground, it wants me to put it in the correct place. And when I have them in the correct spot, notice my 2 triangles light up. Okay, so I'm doing this upside down, so it's going to be a little bit different. So if I cover this up with my finger, notice, or hands, notice it doesn't see my shapes. So sometimes when you cover this up and you're working or you bump your shapes, these shapes will not be red anymore and you'll have to fix them so they're red or move your hand. All right, so the next shape I think they want is the red, as I'm going to work on the red, and I just have to figure out which way that goes and slide it right where it goes. When I have it in the right spot, the red lights up. And I'm going to flip this triangle. So I'm going to take this triangle and flip it, because I see my triangle right there. And I'm going to put it right here to make that swan, that neck part of the swan. Now I need my square. There's really no flipping, maybe a little bit of turning I need to do for that. Just put that square in the right spot and it'll light up when I have it in the right spot. My parallelogram, I'm going to flip it so it's like this, it looks like. Nope, yep, that's right. So I'm going to put that right there. There we go. And then just one more piece is all I need. Now you got to figure out how that triangle goes. If I put it the wrong way, notice it. Oh, it did read it. I even put it the wrong way. So obviously it's not exact science, but it did work. There's the correct way. All right.
You scored some gems.
So I score some gems. It'll give me hints if I use my gems for hints, but I didn't need any hints that time. So I'm going to click on easy again. It's going to take me into a game mode now. So I'm going to take my Tangram, slide them off to the side, and figure out which ones I am going to start with. I think they want me to start with the red and green. They'll show me right down here again which ones they want me to start with. So yep, the red and green. So I'm going to take the red and green and figure out which way they want me to have them. So it looks like this. See if that's right. Oh, no, wrong color. So there we go, just like that. There we go. And then I'm going to take the blue. And notice on the blue, if I put it way up here like this, it doesn't read it. It wants me to move it down about halfway down the red triangle. So I'm going to slide it down. And when I slide it down into the right spot, it's going to read it. And not quite yet. There we go. So I had to slide that blue triangle down far enough for that to be read on the screen. And then the square. I read the square right away, and I'm going to go with the green, let's see, I'm going to go with, the orange triangle, or I'm sorry, orange parallelogram. Goes like that. I had to flip that. I have to figure out the pink triangle, which goes like this, I believe. And then the green one, I have to do a flip. And I'm going to slide that right up. Nope, I was wrong. Let's see here. There we go. I do a flip and a turn for that one. Then you notice this one is now a horse. So after this one, it'll take me into a game.
Whoa, there's a castle up ahead. I wonder what's inside.
So my goal is to finish these other challenges, these 3 other challenges, to be able to figure out what's inside the castle. So I'll do one more with you. I'll choose this one over here. I'm not sure what that animal is, but we'll wait until the hint pops up in the bottom here maybe, and decide which ones we want to start with. But I'm just going to go ahead and try to start with the blue. Just see if it works. Oh, they want me to start with the blue and the red, it looks like. Let's see here. So it looks like maybe that. There we go. And then I have the triangle. Oops, all right, man, it's the wrong green triangle. There we go. And then the turquoise triangle down below. The yellow square. The pink. Looks like just like that. Pink triangle.
Almost there.
And then the parallelogram. Let's see, I had to do a flip on that one. There we go. Let's see what animal that is. I don't think they told me what animal that was. So then you can see also as I finish these activities, more activities pop up I have to finish before I can get up to the castle. So I have to continue with these. And I believe there are 13 activities or animals I have to create to get up to the castle here and find out what's inside the castle. All right, so it'll be your goal when you see me is to get all 12 or 13 activities finished so you can find out what's inside the castle. All right, I hope you have a great day, and we should have fun working with the Osmo Tangram next time I see you.